Welcome to Straight Talk with Shelia. Thank you so much for meeting me here. Igniters, thank you for the engagement this week. I'm so excited to be in the tribe with you. We are still in the waiting season. And like I said last week, as it is given to me and downloaded, I am giving it to you. So what I want to focus on today is while you wait, identify those things that make you anxious. Yes, we're in a season right now that is causing us to be more anxious than ever. Some of us may have struggled with anxiety before, but just this season has added so much more. So I want to share with you one main anxiety that I think pretty much all of us suffer from or have had interactions with or may have had issues with, and we're working through it or we've mastered it. And that anxiety is uncertainty. Uncertainty is this thing that everybody will experience uncertainty at some point in time in your life. And the only thing you can do with uncertainty is devise a plan. So there's three things that I want you to know about uncertainty. That it is what it is. There's going to be a lot of uncertainties in your life. But the best way to manage uncertainty is to first understand, one, identify that uncertainty is that thing that you're making you anxious. Two, get to the root of it. What is it that's causing your uncertainty? It could be one thing, it could be many things. And then devise a plan to manage your uncertainty. For me, the first time that I recognized or gave a name to what was making me anxious was while I was going through some really emotional things. My marriage was falling apart. There were just a lot of financial challenges and just so much going on in my life. And I started feeling this burning in my stomach. Couldn't figure out why. So I went to the doctor and they diagnosed that it was acid reflux and gave me medicine. But for me, I'm not the kind of person that like to take medicine unless it is something that I have to take. So I was talking with a friend and doing some research, and they suggested going to the acupuncturist. So I did. I went to the acupuncturist and just kind of shared why I was there. And after the third session, the acupuncturist said to me, I don't want to take your money. And I needed to understand that all the things I'm doing will not fix your issue until you get to the root cause of what's causing your nervousness, your anxiousness, your overwhelming feeling that's causing you to wake up at night, causing you to break out in cold sweat, just feeling overpowered and out of control. So once I was able to identify that it was my financial situation, then I developed a routine. And it is important for you to develop a routine to manage your anxiety. Like I said, we're talking about uncertainty today. And with uncertainty, knowing that that's one of my big triggers, when uncertainty shows up in whatever decisions I have to make, I start feeling it in my stomach. It shows up in my stomach. So what I do now as a plan is make sure that I have a good start to my day. I make sure I feed my mind, body, and spirit first thing in the morning. I make sure that I listen to something uplifting, something motivating. I take time to pray, and I take time to be still. And once I am completed with that, I go out in nature. And not only do I go out in nature to walk and to, just be out in the fresh air and to be rejuvenated, I practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is that behavior where you are making sure that you're present. You're present for the moment. You're present in pausing to listen to the birds singing and identify which one is singing that beautiful tune. I had an experience the other day. I had just finished my walk and finished teaching on meaningful relationships and how emotions are so important to give to your partner and to your children or those you're in a relationship with. And as I was coming back from my walk, I was, just walking and not really paying too much of attention. And then I saw two beautiful butterflies just moving slowly in a nice slow motion. And I paused to pay attention to them. And as I paused, I recognized that they were being affectionate to one another. And as I was gazing and just being in a moment, I saw a third butterfly that came up and joined them. And the thing that I want to share with you, being mindful, help you to take your mind off from all those things that are pulling you in different directions, that are causing you to feel overwhelmed, that are causing you to feel out of control. We all struggle with control. The important thing for you is to know the things that you can control and control those things. And the things that you cannot control, devise a plan to manage your day. Get on a schedule, maybe get into a regimen for your sleep. Control the things over your work and family time that you can control. And once you can focus on the things you can control and practice mindfulness, you are a step ahead of the game. Yes, I know some of you may have a harder problem and more difficulty managing this. And in a case like this, then you would need to engage a therapist that is skilled in this area and that could sit down and help you figure out what is at the root of your anxiousness. All right? If you know someone that is struggling with uncertainty and you want them to hear this video, put me on pause. Like and share this video right now, because uncertainty, we all have it, and it's important that we find ways to manage it. If you can get rid of your stress, go for it. I know if you can get rid of something that is bothering you, like a rock in your shoe, you stop and you take it out, then fine. But if you cannot get rid of it, we must find ways to manage it. That's what I stopped by here today to tell you, that uncertainty, we will all experience it, but you have got to find the way to manage yours. And I shared how I manage my uncertainty, and I offer it to you. Press repeat and listen to it over and over again and use it, and let me know how you're managing your uncertainty. I am your coach and sister. Thank you so much for meeting me here. I'll meet you here next week. Same time, maybe not same place, but I promise I'll meet you here. And I hope the next time we connect, you will tell me how you're managing your uncertainty, or how you got rid of it. And maybe I can learn a thing or two from you. All right, have a great day, and may God bless you. Bye-bye.